There is no better way to see San Jose than by walking, and that's what most people do. You know, me and D'Angelo have been to San Jose dozens of times, but you know what? We thought it was about time that we got more background and history on the city itself. And so we were pretty excited to get hooked up with Stacy, who owns and operates Barrio Bird walking tours. And she assured us we'd have a couple of interesting hours cruising around San Jose while getting an education in the process. So we're thinking, hey, cool, this is exactly what we're looking for.
Buenas. It's a pleasure. I'm Stacy.
Mike.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to San Jose downtown. We're going to take a look at a few of the traditional historic sites that are mentioned in most of your guidebooks, but then as well we're going to take a look at the secret gems of San Jose, such as some like underpass artwork and graffiti and things like that. Just really show you what the urban culture of today is all about in San Jose.
Very cool.
So vamos!
Hey, I gotta say, this was gonna be a nice change of pace, having someone show us around who definitely knew what they were doing and where they were going. And us not having to worry about consulting a map every 5 minutes. This was gonna be great. We could spend some more time listening and learning and taking pictures. Every now and then, it's nice to have zero responsibility.
It was a warehouse.
We were on our way, and before we knew it, we were knee-deep in San Jose history and architecture.
It was built in 1904, and due to earthquake here, like 1941, this remains, and then on the other side, the oldest remaining structures in San Jose. Not the whole wall, but like these front. Oh, it's beautiful. This is my favorite plaza in the city.
You know, we found Stacy quite knowledgeable, and especially in regards to architecture and the history behind the more prominent and interesting buildings found in San Jose. Each building, Stacy pointed out, seemed to have like a unique history and story behind it.
The metal in this is melted down cannons from the Battle of Waterloo, which was Napoleon's last battle.
Various statues and artwork can also be found throughout the city. Now, many of which we've seen before, but you know what? We never really knew the story behind these pieces. She took us off the regular tourist tract, and you know, I think even D'Angelo and myself were surprised by what we hadn't seen before. But you know what? Either way, it was interesting to learn about the who and the whats and the whys of each piece.
Certainly one of Costa Rica's highest earning artists, and he studies surrealism.
We never knew his name before, but we had filmed this guitar guy in the past on numerous occasions. But now Stacy told us the whole story on how Morito became the icon of San Jose that he is now. Check it out, and I bet you guys don't have a cow.
Hundreds of cows were painted. They were beautiful, like of the ocean, all these Costa Rican themes. But this one was dedicated to Morito.
I see that. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So you can see his face on the side. That's his little guitar, like he's playing right now. And the yellow dots represent kind of his hot spots around the city where he chills and plays. He's got new eyeglasses on right now, and ophthalmologist just donated those. There's kind of a mini city celebration to give this to him. A bunch of kids got on it and broke it, and the city restored it, and it was just reinstalled about a month ago. So he's meaningful to the city in that way that they've invested in giving to him and the art, and so that's the token icon of Avenida Central.
Oh, I didn't ever knew his story. I mean, I've always seen him. So if you guys run into Morito,
yep,
you better put something in his bucket.
Exactly. Help a musician out.
Right.
What we also thought was way cool and interesting was the more urban aspect of the tour, complete with graffiti and murals, and Stacy had told us that many of these works were commissioned, chronicling different aspects of San Jose life. Check this out.
And what he really wanted to do with this commission space is to kind of show that there's some really great things here in San Jose, but then there's kind of some rougher edges as well. So these are the wise cats. So this was painted last June for International Refugee Day. Costa Rica is home to a large amount of refugees. Fiesta Bird is the bar tour, and then I do Professor Bird tours, which are like if you only care about architecture or art. And I'm working on putting together a food tour, a cemetery tour.
I'm sorry, the birds?
The bird's nest. Yeah. I have a write-up of it on the site.
Very good, Costa Rica. Pero one man Pero es full hijo de puta, mamapicha, cago en tu madre, oye hijo de puta.
All of these swear words you ever wanted to know in Spanish?
They're right there.
One full sentence.
Hijo de puta son